the Lunaclassic price has continued to struggle a month after the crypto was completely wiped out and resulted in billions of dollars in losses. Today, LunaClassic is down by 6%, wiping out gains made in the last 2 trading sessions. 10 weeks ago, just before the big crash happened and resulted in terraluna prices getting wiped out, the LunaClassic was the 4th largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization. The problem was that the crypto was algorithmically linked with UST. When $2 billion worth of UST was unstaked, the depegging caused a cascading effect that resulted in the entire Terra ecosystem going down. The prices of what was previously known as just Terraluna dropped by 99.99%, wiping out over $60 billion of its market capitalization. The impact of the Terraluna resulted in the company creating another coin and naming it the Terraluna. The original Terraluna was then renamed LunaClassic. Today, the LunaClassic price is trading at $0.00005684. In addition, there are over 6.5 trillion LunaClassic coins in circulation. This has made it harder for LunaClassic to recover due to the huge supply in the market. However, despite the recent collapse and over 6.5 trillion LunaClassic coins being minted, there are reports of the platform reducing the enormous token supply. The impact of such an action will see the crypto start to go up. However, investors putting their money into the Luna project will also need caution. Since the Luna has been decoupled from the UST stablecoin, it means the crypto no longer serves its purpose. Therefore, there is likely no future for the once popular LunaClassic. Much of what happens with Luna mostly depends on how the platform will address the over 6 trillion Luna coins in circulation. However, traders can still find tradable opportunities using intraday charts. Terra's Luna cryptocurrency has had a torrid time in the wake of its sister currency, the Terra USD stablecoin, becoming depegged, with big question marks over Luna's future after it crashed from $60 to less than 1/200th of a cent in 4 days. After more than 2 weeks of crisis, investors in Luna voted on proposals to create a new blockchain with a new version of Luna. The new coin was to be distributed among holders of the original token, which was to be rebranded as LunaClassic, LUNC, and UST. Around 30% of the new coins were set to go to a pool of investors, 35% to pre-collapse Luna holders and 10% to people who held UST before the crash. Another 25% was to be given to people who held Luna and UST after the crash. Of the pre-crash holders, those with 10,000 or fewer Luna would have 30% unlocked at launch, with the remainder distributed over the course of 2 years. People with more than 1 million pre-crash Luna would have to wait a year before getting their hands on the coins. Although the new blockchain was set to launch on May 27, that morning the Luna Foundation Guard tweeted that the change would take place at 6 o'clock Universal Time Coordinated on May 28. Also on May 27, some websites started referring to Luna as TerraClassic, even though that particular crypto would use a different ticker. When the news broke in the early hours of May 13, 2022 that the Terra blockchain had suspended block production in the wake of the crypto's collapse, it marked a crucial point in the history of cryptocurrencies. Luna had gone from being one of the larger, more prominent, cryptos to a coin for which obituaries were being prepared. While the blockchain later resumed production, the coin had suffered a massive blow and it still looks a very long way from returning to past successes, if it ever gets there at all. One thing that could, potentially, make a difference is the news that, since May 28, 2022, Luna has been operating on a new blockchain, with its former version taken over by the LUNC cryptocurrency. The new Luna is distributed to all current holders and people who held UST, which will move to being collateralized by reserves in an attempt to return it to parity with the dollar. When Terra first came onto the open market in July 2019, it was worth around $1.30. This price soon proved to be something of an overvaluation, and within a couple of months it fell below $1, where it stayed until early 2021. As the bulls firmly took over the cryptocurrency market, by the end of January 2021, the coin had topped $1, and it shot to a periodic high of $22.33 on March 21. While it was soon back down to below $20, Luna was still comfortably above $10 for the next 2 months or so, until the Great Crypto Day crash of May 19 sent it below that benchmark. The coin reached a nadir of $4.55 on June 22, 2021, and it was not until towards the end of July that it broke back through the $10 mark. August saw Luna really hit the heights, though, and it closed at $34.96 on August 28, before the crypto market crash on 7 September saw it fall to an intraday low of $23.07. Recovery started at the end of September when Terra launched its Columbus 5 mainnet upgrade, which allowed it to use interchain assets on other blockchains and permanently destroy burn tokens, rather than send them to a community pool. This turnaround saw Luna reach $49.45 on October 4, continuing its upward trend to another new peak of $54.77 on November 8, 2021. While most of the cryptocurrency market was shaken over concerns about the COVID-19 Omicron variant, Terra was unaffected by the news, and the coin broke through the $100 mark in late December to reach what was then an all-time high of $103.33 on December 27, 2021. The price fell in January, but while rates of $93.79 on January 3, 2022 and $87.80 on January 15 were pretty respectable, the coin really dropped in the second half of the month and closed January 31, 2022 at $52.34. On February 22, the Luna Foundation Guard raised $1 billion to form a reserve for UST, denominated in Bitcoin. This pushed the price of Luna to $63.99 the next day, before Russia's invasion of Ukraine sent it down to an intraday low of $50.52. The coin made a very quick recovery, though, and it closed the month at $91.14. While there was some upward movement, with Luna topping $100 in late March and early April, the news of China's crypto ban led the market, and Terra, to fall, and it closed April 2022 at $78.34. It recovered to $87.96 on May 4, but then things fell apart. Constant withdrawals from the Anchor protocol, UST's biggest savings protocol, caused UST to become depegged, creating a crisis for Luna. The price of the crypto fell to $32 by the close of May 9, and the drop continued to $17.52 just 24 hours later. The next day, May 11, 2022, the coin plunged 95% to an intraday low of $0.8384, before closing the day at $1.07. Any hopes that the recovery planned by Do Kwon, the head of the Luna Foundation Guard and co-founder of Terra Labs, would lead to a quick turnaround were dashed the next day. Luna started trading at $1.07 early on the morning of May 12, but it continued collapsing, plumbing new depths and reaching a new low of $0.004089, closing the day well below the 1 cent mark at $0.004173. At this point, the Luna Foundation Guard had to act, and it halted the blockchain, announcing the decision on May 13 in a tweet. Later that Friday afternoon, production resumed, but the coin had already suffered a massive blow. This news, coupled with Binance's announcement that it was to stop trading UST and Luna, was also bad for the price, with another new all-time low coming at $0.00001675 that day. Do Kwon's proposal of a new form of Luna, initially described as a hard fork, before the foundation stepped in to announce that there would be a new blockchain, did not do much to persuade investors, and, by the morning of May 18, the token was worth about $0.001818. Just a week earlier, on the morning of May 12, the coin had a circulation of 2.66 billion out of a total supply of 3.92 billion. It had a market cap of a little under $526 million, making it the 80th largest crypto by that metric. For what it is worth, LUNC, the original version of the Terra cryptocurrency, now renamed terralunaclassic, was worth about $0.0000588. With a market cap of around just under $385 million, it was the 216th largest crypto. For comparison, in March, Luna was the 7th largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization. So how high can the Luna Classic go? Bear in mind that cryptocurrencies are highly volatile, and forecasts can very often be wrong. We also need to point out that longer-term crypto predictions are generally made using an algorithm, which can change at any moment, especially at a time when Luna is effectively a new crypto, showing the sort of volatility that we can expect from a new coin. Gulf Capital had seemed, since the start of the collapse, to have given up on Luna. The site did not make a firm price prediction for the coin in 2025 at all for more than a week. However, by the end of May it appeared to be confident enough to give predictions. On June 24, it said Luna would have made a significant comeback by 2025, starting the year at just under $341.10, before reaching about $390.65 on June 24. The year-end figure for the coin would, should the prediction hold true, be about $527.82. Other predictors are much less optimistic. The long forecast sees the coin start the year at about $1.44, before it ends up trading at $1.41 at the end of the year. Priceprediction.net is a little more upbeat. Its Luna coin price prediction for 2025 says the coin should start the year at $6.34 and then move up month by month, reaching $7.21 in June and closing the year at $8.61. Finally, Coin Price Forecast suggests that, after starting the year at $2.92, Terra can go to $3.45 by the end of the year. Please remember that you have to act with your own decisions. Crypto News never gives investment advice. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to support us.